ന്യൂയോർക്ക് ടൈംസിന്റെ ഈ വർഷത്തെ ബെസ്റ്റ് സെല്ലർ പുസ്തകമായ ലവ് എ ടു സെഡ് എഴുതിയ മലയാളി എഴുത്തുകാരിയാണ് എസ്.കെ. അലി എന്ന തൂലികാനാമത്തിൽ അറിയപ്പെടുന്ന സാജിദക്കുട്ടി. മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലയിലെ വളാഞ്ചേരിക്കടുത്തുള്ള എടയൂർ സ്വദേശി വി.പി. അഹമ്മദ് കുട്ടിയുടെ മകളായ എസ്.കെ. അലി 3-ാം വയസ്സിൽ ടൊറന്റോയിലേക്ക് കുടുംബത്തോടൊപ്പം കുടിയേറിയ വ്യക്തിയാണ്. ഷാർജ അന്താരാഷ്ട്ര ബുക്ക് ഫെയറിന്റെ പാനൽ ഡിസ്കഷൻ അതിഥിയായെത്തിയ സാജിദക്കുട്ടി ന്യൂസ് ടാഗ് ലൈവിന് അനുവദിച്ച പ്രത്യേക അഭിമുഖമാണ് ഇതോടൊപ്പം.
My name is Sajida. So my name is Sajida Kutti. Alavi Kutti is my grandfather's name. So Alavi is Ali. So for my pen name, I chose S.K. Ali to honor my grandfather. My grandfather he passed away, but he lived in Balanchiri in Ediyur. And I visited growing up, and like every 2-3 years we would go visit Kerala.
Ahmed Kutti's father.
Yes, and every few years we would go visit Kerala, but I don't know the language very well because my father spoke English to us. My mother spoke in Malayalam. But
you speak not speaking.
No, I only speak a little bit. I understand if people speak slowly and they use simpler words, I can understand it. I can't watch a movie, I don't understand any of that. But one of the things that I said in the event was that when I started to write more authentically, I was like 20 years old, and one of the ways that I wrote more authentically and that I distinguished myself from my classmates in my university classes was that I would translate some of the words my mom would say when she was speaking with Tayyiba's mother.
Tayyiba.
Yeah. Tayyiba's mother, I would be doing my homework and my mom would be on the phone speaking in Malayalam, and they'd be talking every day, and sometimes I'd hear little words that there's no equivalence in the English language. That she describes something in Malayalam that doesn't have an English word for. So sometimes I start to use that in my writing and my poems and my short stories. And when I used to bring that to class, all the other people in the class would be like, wow, because it was something new to them. But I wrote it in English, but it was a way to describe something that Malayali way.
So what I'm asking, the Sharjah Book Fair classified you as a migrant writer or something like that.
Yeah.
So how you become a migrant writer? Because your forefather migrated to the Canada,
Yeah.
or the father Ahmed
Yeah.
Kutti. We Keralites knows about Toronto Ibrahim and the Toronto Ahmed Kutti.
Yeah.
So how you place you as a migrant writer? Because you don't have you
Yeah.
are born and brought up in Canada actually.
Yeah, no, I was born in India, but I was 3 years old when I came to Canada. So I actually told them that I don't write migrant stories and I don't write immigrant stories. I write stories of third generation, like my kids, so that is the space that I write from, which is a mixed space, Yeah.
What is the inspiration from your father, Ahmed Kutti?
What inspiration?
For the writing?
Oh, he always supported me. He always supported.
Supported. I'm asking about the inspiration from
Inspiration?
to write.
Well, the inspiration came from him bringing us up unapologetically Muslim, and our identity. He always, instilled confidence in us. So the inspiration to be my confident self in writing came from him, and our home was filled with books, and because he loves to read, and so we always had books around us. And my father never ever said, you have to become this, you have to become that, you have to become a doctor, you have to become engineer, you have to become this. He loved that I loved writing, and the arts and everything. So he always encouraged that. Yeah.
Professionally, what do you do? Professionally.
Before my profession was a teacher, but I studied in university. I studied writing.
What subject?
I taught second grade. Yeah, and then now I'm not a teacher anymore. I am a full-time
And I have
author.
a question. Being a Muslim writer in Canada, as North Americans, you people, the world is Islamophobia or something. What kind of challenges you're facing as an being a Muslim writer in North America?
Mostly the challenge has been for not just Muslim writers, but anybody who's not in power and privileged, is that opening the doors for publishing. So one of the things that there was some research done into books representing non-white people, and if you put all the books for young people together, there were less books featuring non-white characters than there were featuring robots and animals, and so when that research was done, there was a lot of people saying, we want our stories too. So that's the biggest challenge, is the publishing industry opening the doors to be interested in our stories, because a lot of publishing is run by the people in privilege and power, so they don't want to sometimes hear the other people's stories. But then what happened is all the different communities of marginalized people and people of color of different backgrounds, we all united and connected, and there was a big movement in 2014.
കൂടുതൽ വാർത്തകൾക്കും വീഡിയോകൾക്കുമായി ന്യൂസ് ടാഗ് ലൈവ് യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ്